Hey, what's good, guys? It's your boy Bowl Gaming coming at you again with another deck profile. Today we're going to be doing an update to my True King Dinosaur deck profile that I took to regionals today. So basically, today I came 44th out of 80, 90 people. You know, it's not my best performance. I reckon I could have done a lot better. But you know, I don't have a left testicle to sell for Yu-Gi-Oh! Unlike some people. But yeah. So basically, I'll talk about the matchups real quick. I went 3-3-1. My wins were against Lightsworn Zombie 60 card. It was against Invoked Mekk-knight and Blue Eyes. My 3 losses were from 2 of them were from BA. One of them was from ABC Dinosaur Brilliant. And then my draw was with Pendulum Magician, which is arguably the easiest deck to beat. It's just we went into time and he offered a draw, so I just accepted it because there was no point trying to fight it out. It was just gonna take too long. We both had good game boards, but we're gonna go into this. A lot of my deck was actually focused on countering Trickstars, just because that deck really messes with this deck, but not many people are actually playing that at the event, which I was surprised of. So for the main monsters, for the big guys, we're playing 2 Tyranno. You know, he's good. He's a Book of Moon by popping a monster, really useful. 2 Overtex. You know, he's a spell trap negate by popping a dinosaur, both useful. You special him by shuffling 5 banished dinosaurs, so you recycle your babies and miscellaneous sauruses, and Conductor specials by banishing 2 dinosaurs from graveyard. So they're both good and help recycle stuff. We have triple Overraptor. Overraptor, you know, he's best card really. You know, he just helps get your stuff going. He searches stuff. He special stuff back from grave. He is definitely the second best card compared to triple Baby Ceratosaurus. Definitely best card in the deck besides from Overraptor and Diagram, just because he allows you to do all the crazy bullshit with this deck still. Because apparently he's still not a hard once per turn, or at least a once per turn per copy, or at 1 for some goddamn reason. But just for the 3 ofs, then for the 1 ofs, we are playing 1 Giant Rex just to banish him and just special him back. Seeing him in multiples is bad. But yeah, so 1 Giant Rex, 1 Dino because this helps us get into Yazi to go off and do melee plays. 1 Miscellaneous Saurus, you know, it's protection, but I didn't really use him that much for protection this game, this tournament, just because I was normally specialing him off of a Baby Ceratosaurus to pop it, along with another baby to bring out Agnimazord. And finally the 1 Mega Smasher. This is just because it's a water target for Barastos that a lot of the time you're just popping another Barastos, but sometimes you only had the 1 diagram and you have like a Fossil Dig and already a baby in hand. So you just pop this and a baby to special out him. That's it for all the dinosaur monsters. Pretty condensed. So I just make 1 more that we'll go into later. Then we are playing for True King, so we're playing triple Agnimazord. You know, he's the fire one, you pop a fire and non-fire special him. Same with the water one, except you pop a water and a non-water to special him. You know, when he's shot by battle card effect, he specials a non-water type worm monster from your deck, and then Agnimazord, he adds back from when he's destroyed by battle card effect, he adds a non-fire worm type monster from grave to hand. So they kind of search each other out basically. Agnimazord's always recurring to Barastos. I was thinking about upping the amount of water target. It's just because you're really gonna have him a lot more at a time than Agnimazord, but you know. I didn't really get much testing in with multiple Mega Smasher. Finally 1 Meme because Meme plays with Yazi is really useful. Just make big boards and stuff. We were main decking the kaiju package. We were doing this just because we were always going second, and if I was ever going first, I would always side out the sticky string, but keep these 2 in here, just because he's a water and a fire target for you know, Brastos and and Agnimazord, because sometimes that came up and I would just have these 1 of these in my hand and I just pop them to summon them out. But yeah, Kumongus, you can definitely side him out a lot of the time. He's not that useful because we don't have Lithosagem anymore. Lithosagem, come back, I need you in my life. And that's it for the monsters. 24 I believe it is. Now for the spell cards, we are playing triple Dragon Diagram, best one of the most powerful cards in this deck really. Surprised it hasn't been hit with like Dracos and so many decks being able to use it. Of course it searched out your True Kings, one Lost World, this was with the set rotation, but I found myself using this quite a lot just in case someone would try to go Ash Blossom my Conductor Turret, not Conductor Turret, my Overraptor, or Ghost Ogre it or something like that. I would always just activate Lost World, normal summon Overraptor, make that Chainlink 1 and then Lost World Chainlink 2, which would guarantee my search off all the time. Triple Terraforming to search out either Lost World or Diagram, basically whatever I need for that situation. And set rotation, this was mainly for BA because I was expecting a lot of BA there. Which I don't know why I didn't have one card in my side deck, but just this won me one game, but I just ended up losing that game anyways. But yeah, that was fine. I didn't really care. It was a close game. It was like an hour long. It was ridiculous. We went into fucking time. For other spells, we have triple Fossil Dig. This of course is your Rotor deck, searches everything out. 2 double Evolution Pill. Yeah, this card's really useful. It's actually really broken. I think it should get hit, to be honest. It just does does way too much. It ignores Summoning Condition. It's very generic, just with Armageddon Knight and Overtext now. But yeah, it's really stupid good card. You'd be dumb to not play it. Then for Saki spell cards, I'm playing 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Soul Charge. These two are very useful because a lot of the time you can have lots of stuff in your grave. I actually don't think I revived many of my opponent's monsters with Monster Reborn, mainly because I was always trying to get my stuff back to go off and do my plays and stuff. 1 Raigeki in the main because going second, and if we're going first we slide this out for Dark Hole, and then Kaiju Slumber because who doesn't love giving your opponent a Kaiju and then yourself a Kaiju? Really useful and powerful. Extra deck now. 1 Deluxe token, 1 Junior token, 1 Synthetic Seraphim token, 3 Jura Egg tokens, the standard old tokens, pretty standard tokens line up. You gotta play them tokens or you're just not gonna win. That's just how it works. For Link monsters, we're playing 1 Decode, 1 Proxy, 1 on the clock. This is where I fucked up. This is why I lost so many games. I did not have Miss Starboy. Please, if you're ever going to play this deck, take out On the Clock Taker for a Miss Starboy and take out Proxy Dragon for a Miss Starboy, just because Miss Starboy is so fucking good with this deck because of Meh, but because I'm a fucking idiot, I thought that really wouldn't really matter, but it turns out it actually really did matter, and it fucking cost me so many games. Don't make the same mistake I did, guys. Just play Miss Starboy if you haven't done it already. But yeah, that was my main fuck up. I really should have just tried to find the Starboys before the tournament. For XDs, we're playing 1 Dark Rebellion because he's big and targeting his back baby. 1 Amaterasu because this recycles your banished stuff as well, along with specialing it, helping you go for your OTKs. 1 Dolka because who doesn't like 2 negates. 1 Lagia because who doesn't like a negate of practically anything. But attach of 2. 1 Calamities, I'm thinking about maybe bumping him up to 2 just because he came in quite a lot and you always had quite a few worm targets to go off with, and you really were just recurring them back a lot of the time with your water guy and your fire guy. But yeah, he was good. I won 1 game with Pendulum Magician because I just called Dark and he just had to end, couldn't do anything. Samurai, this helps you get close for OTKs. Lightning package. I actually didn't go into this at all today. I was very surprised about that. I thought I was going to have to go into it more. It's just there was really nothing really worth going into that wasn't game already because you have to attack a monster and Conductor Turret is just that better. Bagooska just in case you brick, but I didn't really have to make. I don't think I made it at all actually, just because I never really bricked that hard. And if I did, I just made a Calamities or Conductor Turret instead, and 1 Castell because it just helps shuffle away Beatrice so she doesn't get her fucking effect off, but Dante and Seer and Graf and fucking Farfa will get their effects off still, so that's that. Now for the synchros. We're only playing 2, we're playing the 1 Yazi, you pop himself along with one card your opponent controls, and then you just special him. Then you special out your Mare from your deck, and then you just go off and make tokens and stuff. And then one Black Rose with board wipes. This actually never came up like the board wipe effect, but I made him once just because I needed an extra 24 on body, 24 on board to swing for game. So that was useful. I don't think many people attack with Black Rose, to be honest. Everyone's always killing it. Everyone's always making it kill themselves. Side deck, playing 15 cards. This was mainly based around Trick Stars and ABC, because this deck has a hard time facing against those decks. We were playing triple Lancia, mainly for ABCs, just in case for evenly matched, but you know, it was there as a 4. I only started in once against ABC, and I didn't even see it, so yeah, if that's anything to you. It wasn't anything to me. Who knows, you guys will probably be a bit more lucky if I drop my cards, okay. Then we were playing Cypher package of 3 Espelon. This of course is an evenly matched negator, a reincarnation negator, just a trap card in general, and 1 driver to go with it, because you can't play that without driver, because you just can't, that's just how it works. So yeah, that was it for the monsters, because I'm poor and can only afford to find us a Pandrax, because I trade for all my shit and nobody wants to fucking trade me Ash Blossoms or Ghost Focus, because I have nothing they want. Well, now for spell cards, Free Twin Twister, because you want to see this a lot of the time against Trickstar or Magician, because you know, I don't have Cyclones, Cosmic Cyclones. To my body, this came up very clutch once. I'm not saying it's a good card this format. What I'm saying is it did come up clutch once, just because this deck has a really hard time protecting itself sometimes against like board wipes, like Kaiju Slumber, Torrential, Dark Hole, Raigeki, stuff like that. This helped me protect an entire fucking board, guys. I'm not even joking. This card is really useful in my opinion, because while I was going off doing my plays and stuff, my opponent flipped Torrential, and I was like, my body, and it's like, sure, that's fine. But yeah. 1 Dark Hole in the side, because you want to, if you go first, you can slide this in while starting the Raigeki out, just because can be a lot more useful sometimes if you have like a baby Ceratosaurus in your hand and nothing else, and you brick hard. So that's it for the spells. 2 trap cards was 2 anti-spell. I only started this in once and didn't see it, but it was there in 4. It was against Magicians, but you know, started this in along with the triple Twin Twister. I didn't see any of them, but you know, it was there as thoughts. But anyways, guys, this has been my True King Dinosaur deck profile. I will be at the Ipswich Regionals. You will, if you are there. Then again, who's watching this? Well, if you do see me there, I'll have like a brownish kind of duffel bag kind of looking thing. I'll just show you right now. It's like, that's the duffel bag I have. Then again, who's really watching my stuff that lives in Australia? Lol. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time with my, you know, with that regional event. Signing out once again. See you guys.